Someone left their bag here. That's weird. Well, it's got a tag in it at least. That's not far. Yeah, I'll just go return it. Good job! What's up, everyone? Welcome to the horror show. I'm Cecil Laird.
Jaime Fuego here.
And that opening will make sense if you watch the movie that we are about to talk about, which is releasing this coming Friday, March 1st, widely everywhere. Well, I guess it technically will be released on Thursday, like every other movie now.
Yes, indeed. I'm out of breath from chasing you, sir. God damn it.
So this movie that we are going to be talking about is called Greta.
Yes,
and it is...
I regret watching
Ooh,
this
snap!
film.
Snap! Okay.
Yeah, it's not as bad as Progeny, obviously.
The
but,
Prodigy? Yeah.
Prodigy.
Yeah. They're all bad.
Terribly. No, but this was a very just aspirational film masquerading as something that was actually good, at least in my estimation, from the score to the caliber of actors assembled, and it ends up being really bad. So
yeah, well, it was
trying
to be something that was trying to be something that was good, but ended up falling way short, unfortunately. We'll do this review like we do our normal reviews, which is to basically, let me back up this angle a little bit so you guys can see
back up the angle. Look at the shirt.
Oh, weird.
Toes
there we go.
Us.
Yeah, this movie, guys, was not good. I did not enjoy it. We'll do our overall thoughts, and we'll talk about the story, the acting, the effects, all of that good stuff in turn. But here's the thing. We did a trailer reaction for this film not too long ago, and I don't think any of us were terribly turned on by it.
I think I was one of the proponents of positivity of this film. I was like, this could be okay, you know?
Yeah.
But beyond that...
Eternal positivity of Fuego.
I know, I tried, but...
But yeah, this one, unfortunately, did fall very short. It is, if you've seen the trailer, you've seen the movie. I mean, it is...
and goddamn, they showed a beat an hour into the movie in the trailer.
Yep.
Legitimately, which
is
frustrating.
Things don't really kick into gear until an hour into the movie. The movie was probably only about an hour and 40 minutes, if that, and it was, unfortunately, it felt even longer than that. This movie was slow, it was drawn out, and even though the acting talent was there, I didn't care. And it was all stuff I feel like I'd seen before, just in slightly different setups, and it just did not do it for me, you guys. I was not a fan of this movie. Your overall thoughts?
Yeah, that's the problem when you have a really poor script. This script sucked. And, you know, you cannot remedy that approach with great actresses and really good score, actually. I thought I really loved, you know, like the piano jazz, like trippy work. It added more ominous ambiance than the film could actually muster with the flippant score or the script, I should say. So I mean, goddamn, man, I was frustrated by this movie more so than anything else because of the fact that I saw the potential and I saw the talent involved, and it just crashed and burned. It was really crappy in that aspect.
So I'll try and pull up the all the actors and actresses involved, so that way we give proper credit where credit is due.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, I know we have Isabel, and she was the older lady who plays the villainous one.
Isabel Huppert.
And we have Micah, so supremely sexy, who is from It Follows.
It Follows, and of course Chloe Grace Moretz,
hit girl herself, and
who you like to call Chloe Moretz Grace for a while.
Yes, I know.
It was always fun.
That actually goes back to, you know, when Brandy and I did the you know, like bloodbath challenge.
Oh, really?
And,
okay.
you know, it was like Chloe
Moretz Grace, whatever the hell your name is.
Yeah, exactly, which was fun. But no, long story short, man. I mean, I still enjoyed all the performances, but the thing that really upset me the most story-wise in this was the just lack of believability and actuality in this. It's like, no, these girls with like serving jobs are living in this like vast, amazing
New York
place
apartment.
in New York apartment.
Yeah, and I like that they're like, we're in apartment 4, and it's like,
Yeah.
Bitch, you're in apartment penthouse A4. What are you talking about?
Exactly. And the place is
sorry.
huge and vast and beautiful and everything. And
It's
you're
so
just
ridiculous.
like, I could not help but, I mean, shit, man, when B was living over there in Williamsburg, she was like in Nothing Town, and she was like sleeping in a closet, for God's sake. You know, so that's really the way that actuality goes, and the entirety of the movie boiled down to privileged children finding themselves in crazed situations, I guess, and yeah, that's about all I can say. But you know, I mean, all their hair looked really good throughout the entirety of.
And that's as much as we can say
Chloe,
about
especially, it. Man, she had like the little part going down. Yeah, no, it looked great throughout, but yeah.
So if we're gonna jump into the story, again, the story is very evident from the trailer, even evident from the poster. Quite frankly, a fishing hook holding a purse. So Chloe Grace Moretz is a typical all-American Bostonian girl that has absolutely zero Bostonian accent, that is living in New York now, and
working at the classiest of places.
Yeah, the classiest of restaurants. I mean, that's not that far-fetched. It's fine.
No, it's bad.
But she's living in a fantastic apartment with her roommate. They're both clearly way too young to be able to afford an apartment like this, but they're doing it.
Of that scale and beauty, like, my God.
Nonetheless, I mean, it feels like a bit of a nitpick, but it just it sets up unrealistic expectations from the get-go that you just have trouble buying into.
Truly.
And unfortunately, that extends to character decisions throughout the movie. That you just don't buy into them. But the story is Chloe Grace Moretz is a young girl who has fairly recently lost her mother, who has a relatively, although not really leaned on, tumultuous relationship with her father. And she basically finds this lost purse on the subway and sees the ID inside and follows the address back to the lady that lost it. It's an older woman that is played, as we said, by Isabel Huppert.
Yes.
And
she's just looking for somebody to connect with, man. I mean, especially of that age range of that.
Well, we don't know that right off bat. It's just she's very appreciative that she's returned her purse and everything. And so they start to hang out a little bit and get to know each other. And one day, when Chloe's over there, as we see in the trailer, she discovers a cabinet full of these bags with different Post-its with different girls' names with phone numbers. So clearly she's left a number of bags out there, and there have been other girls that have come through before, and it freaks Chloe out, and she pretty much leaves. And then from there, it's what happens, because she wants nothing to do with this woman wants everything to do with her, and what happens from there. Without spoiling.
Yeah, without spoiling. And she feels a preemptive strike because of the fact that the pounding. Remember?
Correct.
Pounding. And she's just like, oh, no, they're doing some construction in the unit above me, blah, blah, whatever. And you obviously assume and realize that that is a...
Very quickly,
it's a prior captive, you know, that she has there.
They do these illusions that are like supposed to be maybe clever, but they're very transparent.
Yeah,
but I don't know if they're supposed to be transparent from it, because again, I think they make this reveal with the purse at like 35 minutes in. So they're very quick to be like, hey, this is not a normal situation. Things are going to go down.
Yeah, but nonetheless, I don't think that they really just... There was no, like, you know, cloak and dagger kind of business here. They were very upfront about the approach.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of mystery
none whatsoever.
Did she, didn't she kind of thing.
Exactly. It was very evident, very upfront, and so yeah, that's what I mean. We know what the score is about 45 minutes into the film, and we know this woman is not misunderstood. She's nasty. She's villainous. She is all the things that we hoped she was not, but she is.
So, moving into the acting, I guess let's talk about the story.
All the acting was good.
Well, but just briefly, I thought the story was very predictable.
Terrible.
From start to finish, it was very predictable. They laid all their cards out, and it was very easy to see their hand way ahead of time. There was only one beat that might have been a bit of a surprise, and then they kind of squandered that a little bit, but...
What do we do now?
Yeah. Oh God, the dialogue was so rough.
Call the police.
Yeah, the dialogue was so bad.
Oh my God.
It's nonetheless.
Yes.
It was just cringy at times. So the story, I was not happy with how it played out. You?
No, donuts, man. And I actually talked with a bunch of Arizona State students, so girls, 19, 20, 21 years old, like in that age bracket that would identify.
Of course you did.
That would, yeah, I did.
Hacha.
I'm still single. Anyway,
Yeah.
all of them, though, they would be the core character for identifiability
Sure.
in this sort of storytelling,
Sure.
man. And
They're your audience.
none.
No, I'm agreeing. I'm saying, yeah, they're your audience.
I thought you said my audience.
No, I'm saying for the movie.
They're
Whoa,
Fuego's
bro.
audience.
Whoa,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Whoa, defensive much? No, I'm
Massively.
saying they're this movie's audience, literally.
No, and
yeah.
they are. And dude, they were not compelled. They
No,
were
okay.
not.
But we will say,
Very lacking.
allow
like,
us to say.
all of them laughed about it, and they were just like, "What happened at the end?" Like, man,
Okay,
what the
so
hell?"
that was their opinion, but
Yes.
we do have to say we saw an advanced screening of this.
We did.
There were no trailers. We did not have to pay for it, so free 99 was
Yes,
the right
no.
price for this for us.
No,
But
and
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying, what I'm going to say is, there was applause at the end of this movie. There was a contingent of this theater that thoroughly enjoyed this film.
It was older people.
It was older people. I think it was people that aren't that familiar with the genre necessarily,
Well, and also
because
the tropes
this
we
is stuff that
see.
we've seen. Captives, there's stalkers, there's this, there's that. It's all stuff we've seen before and done in just a way that we've kind of seen before. Like it's every beat is reminiscent of something we've seen in another movie. They're just trying to change it a little bit, and it's not done enough.
I have to say, I was shocked at the response from fans.
Yeah, I was surprised at how into it some of them were.
Absolutely, like, just flabbergasted is a good way of describing it. Because seriously, dude, I mean, people were that enthusiastic. I was like, you're kidding me, right? Because
If you don't watch
I was
movies like
laughing.
this,
I
yeah.
was laughing.
If you don't watch movies
they
like
were
this very
cheering.
often, you might find entertainment. If you watch horror movies with any regularity, you will not find entertainment here. You will not. You will
don't
find
say I
characters
do.
that make stupid decision after 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 stupid decision.
Exactly, and every predictable aspect after predictable aspect after predictable aspect. So, yeah.
No, for real.
Yes, carry on, carry on.
But speaking
carry
real
on.
quick, the acting, while the script was dumb, they're
Acting
doing
was
what they
terrific.
can.
Acting was terrific.
The
actually.
acting was very good considering the garbage they had to work with.
Yeah. Micah, Isabel, and this trio of ladies that
Chloe,
we had.
Chloe,
You know,
baby.
Chloe, obviously. The trio of
Who
ladies.
still somehow
were
has a
all
more
badass.
round face, even though she's supposed to have grown out of it by now.
She still looks like,
She
she
still
looks
cute,
like a kid
but she
to me.
still looks like too
And
much like a kid, and
Yeah.
she sounds too much like she did when she was a kid. It still sounds like Hit Girl talking.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Whereas
Just
I
slower.
Yeah, that's the thing. Whereas I can appreciate the artistic and acting aspects and the abilities and everything. I don't think she's sexy like
No.
like certain others. She's super little sister relegation.
No, and there's a point
You
at
know?
which they kind of show her sexuality a little bit, or her body a little bit, kind of.
Yeah,
and it's like it was more
it's
uncomfortable.
like a bathing type.
Yeah,
scene,
and it was more
it's just
uncomfortable
like,
than anything else, right?
Yeah, no, I
Like
actually
I'm just
didn't
like,
it.
no,
It felt very little.
you're not there yet. We're not
It
there
felt
yet.
very little sister, man.
I don't
I
think
was
she'll
just
be
like,
she'll be there until like. But here's the thing: she's got like the Catherine Zeta-Jones round face thing going on. I don't think
She
that's
does.
going to go away for her.
No.
But she's definitely they're not playing up her sexuality. But when the body portion comes in, you're just like, I don't know. I'm not okay with that. Not yet.
I don't want
I don't want it. I don't want it.
I don't want
I don't want it.
No, man,
All right.
it was the roommate that was all about. I thought
Oh, yeah, the roommate from It
the
Follows.
roommate,
Booyah.
Damn, super sexy. Anyway,
Wait,
sorry. Very
weird.
pretty. Very pretty.
No, absolutely. So okay.
She is lovely.
The effects. There's not many effects to speak of. There was. I guess we should do effects and scares.
Yeah,
There was one moment where we're like, oh, and that's about the size of it. There wasn't any really scares.
That's what she said.
And that's the. I mean, did you get scared at any point? I'm guessing not at all.
There was nothing whatsoever. But
But
the
you
one thing
did
that-
cheer at that moment, though. The
Yeah.
same moment we all cheered at.
Yeah, but I mean that was about the fact that.
But it was telegraphed, even.
It was. It was major. Excuse me.
Hiccup.
Hiccup. Yeah, no, it was majorly there, man. And the fact that, I mean, set design and everything in Isabella's crazy apartment was the one thing that I guess stood out with with like distinction.
That was set design. That was literally set design designed for filmmaking, because it was like, it allowed you to do reveals, it allowed you to do walkthroughs.
And some things that she does that we cannot
we can't divulge. There was there was one interesting choice by the actress that played or Isabella, I think you said. Isabel. There was a bit of dancing involved that seemed like a little bit of fun was being had.
That was maybe her best bit in the film for me.
I thought that was
where she was just like
appropriately creepy and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. I thought that was cool. Yeah, that little jiggy was fun stuff though. Yes. We can't say why, but no.
I wanted to reveal who it was.
I know. It's fun. It's fun. But you know, so there was maybe 2 moments that are like, okay. Yeah. But the rest, I mean, that's not nearly enough for this movie.
No.
Not nearly enough. It is an overwhelmingly, I'm glad we didn't pay for it. I don't think any of you should rush out and spend your money on it. Wait until it gets to Netflix or some streaming service that you have access to. This is not one you need to pay to go and see in theater. You have likely seen most of this before. It's not even that far off of your Summer of '84s and your Clove Hitch Killers and things like that.
Hey, I like both those
movies. No, I'm saying those are both good movies, but it's not that far off of those thematically. Like, it's like where you kind of know what's happening, but it's not being revealed fast enough in the movie in some cases. Summer of '84 did
way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
Yeah, those did it way better. Yeah. So I think that's about as much as we can say about this. And again, we're not spoiling it. All of this stuff that we've talked about has been revealed in the trailer. We're just saying that having seen the whole movie, it's not impressive. It's not anything you need to waste your hard-earned money to go see in the theater.
Yeah, my dude silenced me from spoiling it for all of you guys. So thank you for capping me up, man.
Hey, man, we don't want, you know, it's not something we should be worried about spoiling, but at the same time, in case those people want to go watch it, let them go and have their fun.
And something that unintentionally rolls off the tongue. So that's why he is the showrunner and I am just his
right hand
man.
We're good. It's all good. This is still a non-spoiler review. Yeah. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you do happen to go see this, let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Keep it spoiler free. But we greatly appreciate you watching through to this point if you have done so.
Toads, it's not a bad movie, you know?
It's not good, though.
It's not a bad movie.
It's not good, though. No. It's not a bad movie. It's just not worth paying
performance and
$10,
music,
$12. It might be worth like a $5 Tuesday matinee kind of thing.
Yeah, if you have like that AMC pass.
If you're going to end up spending the same amount to buy it on or to rent it on VOD, and you can go see it in the matinee, that's probably worth it. But don't spend your hard-earned money on like a Saturday night showing and go all out, because you're going to be disappointed.
No, Cecil is right. Hail to the Nizzo, y'all.
So thanks very much for watching, you guys. Until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
Gracias. I've been Jaime Fuego.
And remember, stay scared.
Bam.